Hello there. I am doing a my favorites products for September. So I will just go ahead and get started so I can try to keep this short. So the first product that I have that my friend Sherry introduced me to is the original beauty blender. And I had been trying to use this other beauty blender thing and it was really hard. And when Shara introduced me to this, I realized that there's a huge difference between the original and the one that I was using, which I'm not even sure what it's called. But the original is super soft. See how easy it is to like squeeze this? The one I had was like hard as a rock. Was not easy to blend with. So with this, you actually get it wet and then kind of wring it out so it's still kind of damp. And then I put my foundation on my hand, tap it, kind of just like tap it all over, and then you kind of just like roll it on your face like this and around. You can kind of tap it or whatever, and then you rinse it with soap and water. Or they also sell a product that you can actually use to clean it with, which is an option as well. So you can get this for like $20 at Sephora. I definitely think it's worth it, especially if you're doing contouring with wet foundations and stuff like that. This is definitely good for that sort of thing. The next thing I have for setting your makeup after you're finished doing it all is called a SuperGoop. And I think this is kind of like just a small kind of sample that you can test that I got at Sephora when I was waiting in line. All those point of purchase products, and I'm always like looking around to see what I think I want to try. So this is one of those, and the cool thing about this is it also has rosemary in it, and it also has SPF 50. So great, you always want to keep your face from getting wrinkly, getting in the sun, so this kind of helps protect it. And it gives kind of a matte finish, and then it protects you from the sun, and then it locks in your makeup and also helps with oil. So there's this, and like I said, Sephora, it's by SuperGoop. I think it was like $10, something like that. And rosemary is rosemary water. I know that people sell that all the time, but you can buy that like basic stuff, just the rosemary water, for pretty cheap. This has it already built in. It kind of has like a minty smell. The next little item that I have, maybe something specific for certain people to use. You may not need to use this, but this is Cocoa Butter's formula. It's called Vitamin E Scar Serum. And about 3 months ago, I had a breast augmentation and a lift. So I have scars underneath both breasts, and then I have scars around my nipples as well. So I've been using this on there to kind of help the scars heal quicker, make them a little bit less noticeable and less red. It's definitely helped, but it definitely is an oil. So I would recommend putting it on at night with like a t-shirt that you don't really care about, because it may leave kind of like an oily stain sort of after. But, price you pay for having your scars fade away quicker. This was no more than $10 at Walgreens. I also have this Moisture Surge by Clinique. I already use a normal moisturizer for my face, but I feel like this kind of just gives me that extra surge of moisture, which is why it's called Moisture Surge. This is a sample. I'm not really sure how much it runs, Clinique, so I'm sure you have an idea. Probably $20, $30 for a bigger bottle, but I definitely like it. It's allergen free, and I put it under my makeup, or you can use it as a 5-minute moisture mask, it says. So I like it a lot. The next item that I have is tea tree oil, and my boyfriend Justin actually introduced me to this. It's really great kind of holistic type stuff for zits. I've had a whole patch of issues going on over here recently, and if you put it on at night, it just kind of speeds up the process of getting that zit gone. So for me, last night I had a pimple. I popped it. I don't think I really got everything out. I know that's gruesome, but that's just kind of the way it goes. So I put some of this on there, and then this morning when I woke up, I was kind of able to finish it off. So this is maybe like $8, and places like Central Market, Whole Foods, probably H-E-B's might have this in kind of like the oils section, like special soaps and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend it. It does have a really strong smell, and don't get it in your eyes or anything like that. Try to keep it away from your eye area. And I did put it on a zit that I had right here, and it was like tea tree oil overload in my senses. So just kind of be careful. Use it sparingly at first, because it can kind of dry things out just a tad. The next thing I have isn't a makeup or face product, but I'm an avid workouter, and this girl that I follow on Instagram, who's actually from my hometown, wears these a lot when she works out, and they're by a company called Ledbetter. Basically, you can put this thing on many different ways. I don't even know all the ways yet, and I probably look like a fool trying to figure it out, but here we go. So there's kind of in a knot. Hello. There we go. You can kind of see the knot right there. You can wear it a bajillion different ways. Honestly, I haven't played with it enough. You can make it so it's more army looking. You can do it a bunch of different ways. So I bought this camo one, which I really love. And then I also bought this one, and $3 of, I think they were like anywhere from 15 to 20 bucks. And they're made with that like dry fit fabric, so they're going to soak up the sweat and keep it from running down your face, which is good for you, because if you happen to have to work out, if you have to work out with your makeup that day, say you forgot to bring your little makeup remover wipes, this will kind of keep the sweat out of your face, which will keep it out of your pores, which will hopefully reduce your zits. So then I also got this one, which is really cute. I love the colors. And like with this one, you can do it a million different ways too. I have no idea how to do all of them. Basically, it just sits on your head like this. Cute, right? Just kidding. Once you play with it more, you can put your hair up. You can like stretch this out. I have makeup on, so I don't want to get makeup all over it. But they're really cool, and they have some on there that will benefit certain organizations. Certain organizations. So there's this one and another one on there that benefits autism. It has a puzzle piece, which is the autism symbol, basically. So $3 that I spent went towards autism, like research and whatever funding. So I definitely recommend these. I really, really like them. Used one today when I was kayaking, and it just kind of kept the sweat out of my face. The next item I have is by Younique, which is a company that you may or may not have heard of. A lot of people sell it. I happen to sell it. This isn't me trying to get you to buy it, but I just want to make you aware of some other options that are out there for you. So they recently came out with 3 different palettes for eyeshadow, and I happen to purchase palette 3, which is called Moonstruck Addiction. And I just really like it. I feel like there's a lot of like really cool colors in there. Tickled, ecstatic, determined, smitten, cheeky, irate. So it's got all these different colors. Let's see there. That kind of gives you a better view. This one's kind of more of a matte color. This one's a little bit more matted. And I've seen the other 2, and they're really awesome as well. I think they run around $45, something like that. I really like them. Has a cute little mirror, basic packaging, and it has a magnet to keep it, to hold it together. So I'm really liking this right now. Another thing that my friend Shara kind of introduced me to that she hadn't tried yet, we kind of went on a Sephora spree when she was here last weekend, is this Anastasia tinted brow gel. So I have it on right now, but I also need to like fill in my brows a little bit with a pencil. So I did a little bit of that, and then I put this on there. Kylie Jenner uses it. She calls it brow glue. Basically kind of like keeps your brows in place. I really like it. The color that I'm using, to give you an idea, is called Chocolate. And it's a pretty light color, and my eyebrows are really dark, but it doesn't lighten them up at all. It just kind of like fills them in. And because it's a brush, it gives you a more natural look with your brows. You know, with a pencil, it can get like really dark in certain areas. This, since it's like a brush, almost creates hair-like strokes in your eyebrows, so it pretty much looks legit. I want to say this was like $20 or $22, something along those lines. But the cool thing about Sephora is that if you buy something and you don't like it, you can take it back and get in-store credit, or they may even refund you. Don't quote me on that. But if you want to try it, you can also try it in the store, by the way. So there's that. I'm big into mascara. I use a 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. I use the Volume by Chanel. I use a bunch of different mascaras. But when I was in Sephora last weekend, I saw a bunch of their actual Sephora line mascara. And I was like, wow, this is only $12. It's like worth a shot. Some of the other mascaras I use range anywhere from $8 to $36 with the Younique. And then I think the Chanel is like $26. So it's like there's a wide range of options out there for you to spend your money on with mascaras. But I wanted to give this a shot. This is the Full Action Extreme Effect Mascara. And I really like the brush. That's kind of what caught my eye. And I have it on right now. I like it. I think it's subtle. I think it works. I think it's $12, and this is a great alternative to me buying my 20-some dollar Chanel mascara. And I feel like this does the job pretty well. So there's this. And two more items up. I will start with this Makeup Forever HD powder. So this is like high definition powder. It's white. It's great when you have finished your face completely. You put this on there and it just kind of makes things matte. So if you're big into using the contouring or you use a lot more liquid in your face, liquid foundation, the sticks, different things that kind of create a shiny look, this will finish you up with like a matte look. I don't use this really every single day. I use it sometimes. I have a kind of a basic CoverGirl powder that I use as well, but I really, really like this because I partner it with the next item, which is the Cover FX contouring palette, which Shara also introduced me to as well. So one more thing, this is pretty pricey at Sephora, maybe like $40 or so. I wanted to give it a shot. I'll definitely keep it, but you know, if in the future I'm not feeling it anymore, I can take it back. Okay, so on to the really cool Cover FX contouring kit. Comes with 4 different colors. And they look really light right here. I think this is the medium. I think they have 3. And Shara is Asian, so she is a darker skin tone. So she uses the darker one, and I got kind of the one in between. And I kind of stick around with a few of these contouring colors here. And then this one's kind of a shimmer that you can kind of finish up with as well. So this is really cool. And then also gives you the contour card, which kind of tells you how to do it, what areas to highlight, which areas to use the darker parts on. So pretty cool. I don't contour my face every single day. I don't have time to do it for work, but this is great along with the Beauty Blender because it fits right in there. You can smudge it around, put it on, and have a heyday with this. And this is maybe like upwards of $40, $45, something like that. So a bunch of really cool products that maybe you guys want to check out. A lot of them from Sephora, some of them from a regular drugstore. So this video's already gotten too long. I will post everything below so you know what it is, where I got it, and about how much it was. I will put the website for Ledbetter, and I will put my Younique line in there as well. So if you do want to try to buy something, they do have like I think it's a 14-day return policy. So if you don't like it, you can return it and get a refund or money, something like that. So anyways, have a great day. Whatever you're doing today, do it 110%. And you will have a wonderful day when you give it a shot. So talk to you guys later.